Because she has some special words, and my daughter Emma. So come on up, guys.
Okay, thank you. Emma, do you want to say something? Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for being here tonight. I'm Carrie Henriquez. As I think Bob's been about a dozen times now. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. You know, I'm here to do the ask, and that's never fun. But you know, with as many candidates and as many seasoned campaigners that we have around here, you know that campaigns aren't run on just smiles alone, because you know we'd have it in the bag. But if you could please, please donate tonight, or if you're not able to, tell a friend, tell many friends, let folks know that Bob's in the game and still in the game, and we're in it to win it, right? Yeah. And I believe Emma has something she'd like to say as well. It's just short and sweet, like her.
Hi, I'm Emma, and I'd like to say thank you for everybody that's here supporting my dad, Robert Henriquez, and we hope that you have a wonderful time here.
First of all, I want to thank Richard for this incredible venue and all his support. You know, when you have people like Richard Gonsmart, the Gonsmart family in a community, besides the fact that their food is awesome, I'm looking forward to eating some of it when everybody gets the heck out of here. But his philanthropy, his commitment to this community, you know, he brought Goody Goody back. Has anybody been to Goody Goody? My mother literally, this is how Tampa I am. My father stopped on the way to the hospital to have me at Goody Goody, to have a Goody Goody. So when we did the tasting, when he was putting, I said literally, it's in my DNA, Richard. I have to be part of the tasting. So that, just so you know, she wasn't in labor, but that would have been an even better story if it was a C-section. But it's still a good story. Got people like Daryl Shaw, what he's doing here in Ybor City. I thank him for being here. Before I do anything else, besides the fact I want to introduce well, you've already heard from my lovely wife, and Elin, you know, was amazing. How about that, my daughter? Huh? Who knows? She might come back out again. You know, I've got my nieces here, Candy and Shelly, and you know the family, and the other part of my family, my work family. If you work for the Property Appraiser's office, please raise your hand, because you're only as good as your team, and I have an incredible team. And you know, as I thought about this tonight, and I know I don't want to drone on, and I could give some political speech, and everybody's tired of hearing those things. I could sit here and try to tick off all the things that we've accomplished in the office, but you can read the banner. We've done a bunch of different stuff. What I wanted to do tonight was to point out the fact that this is an incredibly special night. Now, some of us were at Chad Crownister's kickoff last week. It was amazing, right? It was and like 800 or 900 people at the Armature Works. He had Boys to Men, he had NSYNC. I told him yesterday that we're not going to be NSYNC, we're going to be completely discombobulated. And we won't have Boys to Men, we're going to have middle-aged to seniors, my brother. So it's a little bit different, so it's a little more Tampa. Dwayne, you okay? Thanks, okay. You didn't bring me anything to eat on the skewer. But this is a very, thank you. No, I'll take it afterwards. Here's how special this night is, and I want to point this out to you, because we hear day in and day out, we're deluged by everything that is wrong with politics, everything that is wrong with politicians, okay? We're in our own, in one corner or the other, we've become tribal, all the stuff that you hear about. Let me tell you something, what you're experiencing tonight, you can take away from tonight, and this isn't just about my asking you to be reelected, and I am, and not asking you to give money, I'm asking you to give money, I'm asking for your vote and bring as many people to the polls because we have to sort them out. This is about a room that's filled with every stripe, every political thought. There are people in this room that literally have come to me and said, my being here may get me in big trouble. I may be thrown off a committee because I'm in this, I'm looking at it right now, because I'm in this room. But you know what? It's okay, because I'm doing it for you, because I believe in you that much. I can't tell you what that means, okay? Where else can you go when your last two opponents, DC, come on DC, DC and Todd Jones in the back, my last two opponents, okay? On the other side of the aisle. Now Todd's in the back, he's taking all the credit for everything we've accomplished since he ran against me. I actually said, do we need to footnote all the stuff on the banner? Because some of these were your ideas. But where else can you go, honestly? Thank you. Where else can you go and have that? It doesn't happen. And this isn't just this election. I was endorsed by my opponents when I was running for the state house. I don't know how I do it, but I go out of my way to do it because I listen and because I'm reasonable and because I don't play the kind of politics that people all have to seem to play these days. That's why you have Republicans, Democrats, independents, some things that haven't even been created yet in this room. It absolutely is humbling and it's wonderful, and I'm glad that you're getting to experience it because we need a heck of a lot more of it. We've accomplished a lot in the last 11 going on 12 years. I made a promise to you, 3 things, and this is what I'm going to leave you with, okay? We've made a promise to rethink, reinvent, and reinvigorate the office. That has not changed. Every day that I walk in that office, I feel the same way I did day one. To rethink it, to think it from the top to bottom, look at different ways to perform the constitutional tasks that we have and the statutory tasks that we have. And then once we did that, to reinvent it. We had 130 people in our office when I came into office. We have 104 today. With a better market, stronger market, doing more with less, being better stewards of your tax dollars. That's important. I don't say that to be political. This is just reality. And that's not because I went out and fired a whole bunch of people. It's not that. I mean, it's attrition, it's what's happened. But we could do that. Every office can do that. And I know a lot of my friends here that are constitutionals are doing the same kind of thing. And then to reinvigorate the office. Obviously, offices, any kind of relationships, offices, after a period of time, they become stale. I work every day to try to make that office different than any other office in Hillsborough County, and I'm going to continue to do that for my next term if you're willing to give me another chance to go back and continue the work that we started some 11 years ago. Andy Scaglione pointed out to me 12 years ago, almost today, we were standing in the Ritz Theater having a similar gathering, okay? But I'm not going to bore you anymore with a bunch of political speak. You know me. If you need our office, if you need a good football coach, Josh is right over here. But if you live in Hillsborough, don't go over to Pinellas Park. Play at Tampa for us. I thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. I hope I have a chance to hug everybody that's in this room before it's all said and done. Let's hear it from my brother and Dwayne. They work cheap, which is good, okay? And I think that if you stick around just a little bit more, this is a party, isn't it? This isn't just a political event. What's going to happen in a minute, Jack?
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.